What's up, everybody? I am Luke from the Master Sword Valley, and welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Not happy this time. Why? Because, well, back in Abode Village, remember we got that letter from Nico saying that there's some treasure that he found a treasure map, and there are those pieces located right there in Abode Village? Well, I have been trying for a few minutes here. I did like 6 attempts here, or 6 soft resets, to try and get dragon scales, because those are basically uncommon treasures there. So I've been trying for a while to get them, and I've had 0 luck to get them. So I just gave up at that point right there. So yeah. Anyway, in the last episode, we completed the Sand Temple, got ourselves the Bow of Light, and tried to deliver the Cuckoos, but of course I got hit again, meaning I had to go to get more Cuckoos. But in addition to that, we get ourselves not only the Lacomo Sword, but also the the Swordsman's Scroll 2 here. You might be wondering where number 1 is, which we'll probably get that in this episode. But yeah, we got all those, and now we were prompted to go back to the Tower of Spirits to find the Compass of Light, but of course, excuse me, we're not doing that. Instead, like I said, we're going to do the last few side quest roundups here, and then go back. Beetle, Beetle, Beetle. It's a good thing Angie and Byrne are fine with us slamming on the brakes, and they don't seem to mind, since they're still in the passenger car. Alright, what do you have here? Seriously? Oh my god. I am sick of seeing the pirate necklaces. Don't get me wrong. I love the pirates. Like, I love almost anything pirate related and such. But I am just so sick of seeing these. And the fact that these are the uncommon collectible that I've been getting here. I want my dragon scales. In fact, I need them. We climbed to 838 points. I might actually need to go to Linebeck and pawn off all these treasures again. Which, I mean, I need to go to him regardless, because now that I have one Regal Ring, I can actually get another golden piece. Golden train car piece. Okay, well, there's a dragon scale in, so I'll go and put in my cards to see if I can get one. And you don't have one either! Good god, dude. 300 rupees for that. Okay, I'm just gonna get 10 here, and see if 10 is enough to get the prize. I guess I should also be checking with, like, Papatia Village and other places that have stores. Send in 5, and in the other 5. Okay, there goes all my prize postcards. Okay. 3rd time is the charm to get these stupid birds over to Rail. There's another 50 rupees out of my pocket. At this point, yeah, I might just need to rely on the prize postcards in order to be able to get the, to get what I need for stuff. To get those stupid scales. Alright, here's the rest of your Cuckoos. Yes, here you go. This, I was intending to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, not literally, here. Get the stamp station and this force gem at the same time. But the stupid Malyorks had different plans. But this reveals a new set of tracks, which also leads to a new station for us. I'm not bringing you any more Cuckoos, Rail. I hope you're satisfied with just the 5 that you got. Yeah. Study all you want. You have 9 Cuckoos that I brought you. Again, I really regret not just bringing that 1 Cuccoo here and hoping that was enough. But anyway, let's go check out those new tracks. Alrighty, on these new tracks over here, we have our 10th and final, if I can ever hit it, Mountain Rabbit. It was a speedy little thing. Gotcha. Not speedy enough for me. So there is our 49th out of 50th rabbit there. We only have 1 more to get in the game. But more importantly, we have what's on these tracks over here. Which leads to another area of sand over here. This is not... I wouldn't count this as part of the sand realm, considering this is so far up into the mountain, into the fire realm. here, but I mean, if you want to count it as part of the Sand Realm, be it by all means. I just personally don't, considering that, you know, it's not part of the same area where we have the Sand Sanctuary and the Sand Temple and all that. As we can see all the way out here, there's another hidden station. Ends of the Earth station. Ends of the Earth is right. I'm surprised there's a station way out here. I wonder why it's here. Well, let's find out about it. We have the brain teaser block puzzle. It's puzzle time again. I'm sure you know what this means. Considering this is unlocked just after the Sand Temple, yep, it's more of these block puzzles here. I would recommend just go ahead and just tap on the icon to use it this time, because if you don't, you're going to be holding down the L or R button so much. I was to the point where my finger outright hurt from holding down the button just to use the sand wand. So I prefer it easier just to tap on the button. And oftentimes, again, you'll get that where you move the orb in the wrong direction here and cause it to like go the way you don't want it to go as well. But this is basically the same block puzzle, so I will just go ahead and cut ahead to finding you the solution. Or not this first one. So that of course opens the way, giving us our first prize for the brain guess it doesn't. Here we have another puzzle. So I forgot that there's three rooms to each of these puzzle areas here. So that's 9 puzzles in total. And we just completed 3 of them here, getting us a rare treasure this time. Wow, you were really amazing, Link. I'm no good at this sort of puzzle, so I'm really impressed with you. Thanks, Zelda. Anyway, we can use this as a quick shortcut to go all the way back around here, and we get ourselves another treasure. A big green rupee for that. Not that this cost admission, but I guess it makes up for all the money that I spent on the treasures and the cuckoos and everything. Anyway, coming up here we have the Brain Twister block puzzle. Let's see how complicated this one is. And that does it for the Brain Twister puzzles right here. And for only doing 6 of the 9 puzzles right here, what awaits us is our final heart container, number 16, or technically 13, giving us 16 total hearts. Wow, you did it! Nice job, Link. Even Teacher would have been stunned by this one, and he loves puzzles. When everything finally settles down, I'd like to bring him here. Well, when you do, let me know so I can, give you the sand wand. Considering that's like the only way to move those heavy blocks. I don't expect Teacher to lift them with his own strength there. Anyway, another big green rupee. I guess it's a good thing that we're getting a lot of this money right here. You'll see later. Anyways. Now we have one last room here. The Brain Masher. What's in these pots? Okay, just hearts. Not that I need them, because I guess if you stand in the wrong place and get hurt a lot, there's your way of, getting your health back. Anyway, for Brain Masher here, we have starting off 3 blocks in a very narrow area here. Was not that terrible. You think that, like, in my mind, when I used to do this before, I would have thought that, like, once one of the blocks is set in stone, literally, that would have just been it. Like, it would have been locked in place. How would I get the other ones around it? And we get a Regal Ring for all 9 puzzles here. So that's our first official Regal Ring that we can get. Nice job, Link. You cleared those puzzles right out. The architect of this place is quite the whiz. They sure are, whoever they are, yeah. But yeah, no problem with those. I guess because I'd done them for every time and every playthrough and such. And there's a third big green rupee. So instead of one big gold rupee all the way at the end here, they split them up into 3 big green rupees right there. But that does it for the ends of the Earth station right here. So now, let's head out and do our next bit of side stuff. Alright, quick pit stop in Goron Village here to show that we've got mail. I did not enter the prize postcard drawing, yeah, wait, no, oh right, this is a letter from Ferris, yeah. And has not been another day to, get my, hopeful winnings from the prize postcard yet. But this is one from Ferris. And yet, he was still, so apparently this, this letter, if you've not received it like I have, go to the Tower of Spirits first, and then you will receive this letter right here. Tell me, you ever seen this place before? I was so caught up by snapping trains in action that I got lost. I love me some alone time with my camera, but I'd like to go home. Could you pick me up? Your wandering pal, Ferris. So, I say let's go ahead and take him back. I don't know how we got from Aboda Village all the way to here in the Fire Realm so quickly after we were just in Aboda Village. I guess all that running around we did to get, you know, all the Kukos back to rail and everything else that we did, like especially at the ends of the Earth station, caused him to, would probably be an explanation for why he got up there when he did. Anyway, just north of Warp Gate E up here, as we saw on the map. I didn't mark it on the map because I actually knew where the place was. It's Ferris. Again, how you got over here so quickly, I don't understand, Ferris. Well, look who it is! You know, Alfonso totally wasn't what I was expecting. I guess I thought his life would be more glamorous. Anyway, how about you take me somewhere awesome now? Like maybe the ocean floor rails? What? Hey, quit playing dumb. That routine hurts my feelings, you know. To make it up to me, you should take me on a ride. It's the least you can do. Fine, hop in. Yes! Sweet! Then let's get going! Oh yeah, will you let me off at the Ocean Temple? I've always wanted to go. It's one of the top most beautiful super secret landmarks ever. See, you got that? Thanks. So, Ferris is back with us. So I will meet. So all we gotta do is just hop through Warp Gate D, and we'll be right there at the Ocean Temple, basically. So I'll meet you guys over there. Meaning we get to hear the awesome ocean floor music again. Thankfully, again, Warp Gate D takes us directly east of the entrance to the underwater section. Underground. Yeah, I've never really had to use this Warp Gate much, considering there's literally not much out here. This is like the one time that it's actually useful, and it's just for an optional thing. Thankfully, though, there are none of those signs that we have to watch out for under the water. And I think, now that I think about it, this is actually our last time that we have a passenger with us. Thank you for making this an easy one for me, Ferris. And I'm glad you chose such an awesome location to be our last destination to take you. Flawless. We're already here. No signs to worry about at all. I mean, if you take the long way around and go through, like, the Snow Realm, Forest Realm, and then Ocean Realm to get there, if you don't take the Warp Gate, then it could be tricky because you have signs to follow. But no, not this time. Astonishing! Stupendous! Utterly mind-blowing! Thank you for bringing me on this most superfying of journeys. I never thought that one day I'd travel to the bottom of the sea by train. It's beyond my wildest dreams, I tell you. Oh, and just look at this incredible station. I'm getting a little teary, to be honest. Fascinating. Utterly fascinating. Without your help, I would have gone my whole life without seeing this. Thanks a million. This is a second Force Gem that we get from Ferris here. The one time, I believe. As a token of my gratitude, which, by the way, is ginormous, please take this. A second Force Gem from him gives us even more new tracks in the Fire Realm. I'd like to stay here a while and study this marvel of a station with my own eyes. You do that, buddy. So he's gonna be busy here. let's head back up to the surface now and check out those new tracks again. Thankfully, again, it does take us all the way up here, so we don't have to worry about, what is it I'm trying to say? We don't have to worry about going through the ocean floor again. Yes, how dare we listen to the awesome music again. Alrighty, with these new tracks over here, we're going even further into this sandy, deserty area, which again, I don't know if I count that. I guess I count this as part of the sand realm, technically, because, I mean, this does lead back into said sand realm, back in the ocean realm, obviously. We have a station all the way out here, but I'm actually going to ignore the station right here and continue along. You'll see why. But this is actually our second to last optional station in the game here. Luckily, we don't have to worry about stamps because, of course, you know, we got all the stamps. In this cave here, it's this big guy. He didn't get enough last time, so now he's back for revenge. This technically is the one optional rock-type fight right here, but this one is easily the toughest one here. Because this one, we actually are on, like, if you don't kill it fast enough, you actually lose it and have to do this fight over again, because you actually can reach the end of the cave here and have to try again. So, but we want to take this out first. This will make our lives so much easier. This is just like the last rock-type fight where we'll have where we have to blast open some barrels to open its eye when its mouth closes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. And of course, this time, this is where we have those Tektites with us, alongside it right here. Thank goodness they can give us hearts as well. Right there, close its mouth. Gotta blow it up, go blow open the boulders to scare it and cause it to open its mouth. I kind of like the idea that it gets scared so badly that it opens its mouth in pure fear. There we go, we took it out. I guess it realized just how much I was struggling with trying not to get hit with a flock of cuckoos with me, so it went easy on me this time. But like I said, you can fail that boss fight, to which means you have to, which means you will have to fight it again. But there's a very good reason why I wanted to take it out first, and why I recommend. Shut up. Somehow my Amazon dad heard its name and was responding to what it was that I was talking about right there. But anyway, we're going all the way back through the cave this time, to finally stop at that station. Now, finally, for real, at the station right here, this is the Dark Ore Mine. Sounds ominous, really. Well, this place is pretty gloomy. Did you hear that? I thought I heard something from that cave. Maybe they have some sort of excavation going on in there. Yeah, I didn't hear anything, Zelda. I don't know what you're on about that. Let's check it out, I suppose. Yeah, it's pretty dang dark in here, isn't it? Check it out. I have not seen you before. Children should not be in the mine. Too dangerous. Do not go wandering in pitch blackness, but unfortunately we're going to have to here. As we can see, the Gorons kind of have this going on along with their iron production, I suppose. But right over here, I remember distinctly, you should receive a letter from Kagura telling you about this Goron dark mine ore, which reveals, basically gives you a map showing you that there is some treasure here for you. A mystic, so it's a rare treasure over here, so a mystic jade for us. But the important thing is that we want to actually look into this dark ore stuff right here. This is Goron Dark Ore Mine, for those shoppers in the know. Is this your first time here, dear shopper? Yep. Since you are new here, let me explain. The dark ore we mine here disappears when exposed to sunlight. So we work all day in the dark like this. I so need to go out and get some sun. Dark ore is 200 rupees. We want some here. We get 10 pieces of it. It melts when exposed to sunlight, so transport it carefully here. We're gonna have to take this to a certain somebody who also is a fan of treasures. Let's get it before it melts. Choo-choo! Since we need to stay in darkness so that it doesn't all melt, we're going to go back through this tunnel right here. Now, of course, like most deliveries, one hit and we lose a unit of dark ore right here. This is why I recommended going through the cave and taking out that Rocktite first and foremost here. It's very tricky to kill it when you are carrying this load of dark ore here, especially with all the other Tektites that are in the cave as well. So now all we have to deal is with is just the Tektites here and not the big guy. I mean, if you can somehow do it, get the dark ore, get through the cave while battling the Rocktite along with little Tektites, I applaud you. This cave saves us a lot here, because now we're going to be exposed to the sun for a long time while we take this ore to a certain somebody here, and I will show you the optimal route. We're going to be passing through 2 warp gates, so if you don't have all the warp gates open to you, that's bad. If only this game had day and night cycles as well. Where we want to go through this here is through warp gate H. We don't have time to swing all the way around with this dark ore in our car. So this is our easy shortcut. Now once we're through warp gate G, where we also want to go, we're through warp gate H, I basically spoiled it. Now once through warp gate H, we're going to want to go through warp gate G here. I'm sure you can guess where it is that we're going to take all this dark ore here. And over to the trading post. Yep, Linebeck is the one who wants all this dark ore here. Luckily though, once we dock with this dark ore on our train here, we don't have to worry about it melting in the sun once we're off of the train. And slow down. Enemy overload much? You want to make sure you have at least 5 units of the dark ore to take over to Linebeck. It is possible to make it with 6, and I believe, here's hoping, I think we can actually make it with 6. Yes, we have 6 units to take to him. So you want at least 5, which again is easier said than done when you are trying to fight that Rocktite in there with this load of dark ore. But yes, we've made it. Linebeck, oh buddy, oh pal, oh friend. I know you want some of this dark ore. You actually brought me some dark ore? Well, fork it over then. You are going to give it to me, right? Here. Oh, this is more than enough. Thanks, kid. Let me shake your hand. And allow that shaking of your hand to manifest into this force gem. This is the final force gem of the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks here, giving us our final tracks over in the Ocean Realm. You and me, we are a good team, we are. Come back and see me anytime. Well, actually, I do want to see you right here now, because now that I have myself 2 Regal Rings, we can get the Golden Freight Car. With a huge abundance of treasures that I have here, there is that majestic car. Unfortunately, we don't have any more deliveries to make, but this, of course, gives us another heart on our train. Yeah, so we want some more dark ore. I don't actually know what happens if you bring him more after you complete the first delivery of it. I could probably look that up or possibly do it myself. Anyway, the Royal Passenger Car, I still need those stupid dragon scales for that. Too bad I can't buy any off of you. I really wish that I could. That would have been awesome. But means I have to go grinding for them, unfortunately. So with that, I think we're actually going to go and call things right here. I know. I don't know how long this episode actually is, unfortunately. So I guess I'll find out in post. But I have places to go and things to do and that. So we're going to call things right there. Next time on the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, we are going to check out those new tracks we unlocked over here. And then do the last few side quests that we need to do, including one over in Castletown, and then finally head to the Tower of Spirits. See you guys then.